Now, if I were to come out here, there we go. So anything that comes through here is going to be kind of hitting that power trip. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome back to Get Off My Lawn, my shotguns only playthrough of 7 Days to Die in the Experimental 2.3 branch. So overnight we kind of got in here. I did my chest and stuff, but I realized I kind of forgot an important thing. And that is, I am going to be fighting hordes in here. Which means if I were to set this up the way I anticipate, I'm going to have like a wall here, and that's going to prevent me from reaching most of what I already put in here. So I need to kind of rearrange this before I'm going to be able to finish up here, unfortunately. And that does kind of suck. It is a waste of resources, but at the same time, I would rather fix the issue now than later. Okay, and I totally messed up what I was trying to do. I was trying to give myself 2 rows. So with that being like this, kind of see that whole area here. So I think what I'm going to try to do is move stuff over. And just move it over a couple blocks into here. I just made all these dump chests and drop chests and everything, and we're just going to skip that part. So if that's going here, it's going to be 1, 2 that I need to come over. So this one here, we just convert to maps and books. And it's not going to take me super long to do this. I am going to have to make more chests that are going to go across here. But then all I do is come over here and dump you. Now we've already made one. This one will be farming. And I'm going to do that real fast. Alright, so I've got the things moved over. Like I said, it's a little more quaint here. I would like to make this the area for us to kind of climb up. So I think over here on this side, I want to go with these. I want it to there we go. Now, it never works first try. What the heck? Okay, why did you not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I say it never works first try. That's fantastic. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think I want this here now anymore. Now, I'm going to be doing a few things a little bit interesting here. So I'm going to leave that open for now. These are everything's in their place where it's supposed to go. Okay. So I could basically also then put in here, which is going to be the platform, just similar to before, but where all of our workstations are gone. But I don't want to do that yet. That's something I can easily do at night while I'm, what do we say, in between episodes when I'm not really recording. So I've still got 3 sets of areas here. So I can either put the ladder up here or I can put the ladder up there. Whichever one, I'm going to kind of move this. I would sort of like to have those remain my trader boxes. So maybe we're going to name this one 2. And I'm going to have to go down and visit some people here shortly because they're really going to do some damage to me if I don't. Okay. Alright. And then I think I will. I'm going to take you out. And then this one here is going to be my dump chest. Alright. It's a little bit different position, but... And now I basically have no free chests. But I can do this now. Okay. There we go. We can come up here. And we're going to be doing a bit of work up here as well. But first off, let's go down and let's take care of the neighbors. And then let's start talking about what we're going to be doing. We are going to need a lot of slugs. I think we're done using regular shotgun ammo. It just doesn't do enough damage to these guys. Alright, so here's where it was. They actually took out a rung last night while I was kind of doing all this. This was the block I was talking about. It just gives the support kind of a cooler look. So I will put them on the inside as well. But, first off... What was in there? Oh, I know what was in there. I had concrete. Okay. Concrete blocks. Okay. So I need to get rid of some things here. And then we're going to be kind of doing some interesting stuff with the front of this base. So basically, these guys are going to be coming up, and they're right next to the to there. It's only going to be a half block, or I mean a quarter block, but on its side. So literally they're going to be right next to my base. But the reason why it's fine there is because the entirety of that route is going to be electrified. Again, I'm trying to design something here that I can use both for my shotgun playthrough, but can also be used for a fist only. Not that I know. I don't know if I'm going to try to do that. I'm hoping some of these new mods come out, and then I can concentrate on those.
Master, we are not alone.
Again, if this works, then that could be used for that. We are going to get a whole bunch of attention here. If I were playing kind of like my own single-player world, I would probably design something that kind of shoots them from maybe the roof as they gather around just for the small fry. I don't think that's going to work here. Okay, let's go back up inside. I need my route that they're coming in. So I think, yeah, we're going to go here. All right, now, first off, man, careful. I don't have a lot of mats. I got 32 wood. I have blocks, so I can kind of start pegging things out, but even then, I don't even have enough blocks. Okay, I need to get some trees cut down. Badly. Looking around. Let me get the chainsaw. Okay. How much gas do I have with me? Not a lot. And also, you can see, I am hurting on ammo, and I went to go grab my ammo, and I saw us while I was editing, but I definitely put it in a dump chest so I could have room for making food, and then I never grabbed it, which means I have that, and I've got this. So I've got slug ammo, which I think I need to use anyway. I guess I could open you now. Okay, get some supplies. Okay, let's bring half of you with us, because I think you get better harvest. I'm not absolutely positive, but I think you do. Might as well start off with ours. You can see there's all these dead trees, which means we're going to kind of get both. We are going to get wood. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pick you up and take you with me. Yeah, we're going to get wood, but I think we're also going to get some coal. We'll get a few things. I don't know that we get, yeah, so at some point here, possibly today, I need to go back to the base, because there's a bunch of stuff we need to grab. 5,000 planks here, which should give me enough. I'm also, and I kind of keep forgetting, certain things when I know for a fact that it's right, I can take a lot of the concrete that we already have, and I can convert that into blocks, which is what I think I'm going to do here. I know this is like day 38, Horde isn't until day 42. But again, I want to get this thing set up ahead of time so it'll also deal with screamers and other nasties, because I was getting kind of harassed pretty much all night while I was trying to do things and upgrading the base, so it would be nice to get that taken care of. So let's head over to where we are. There it is. And let's get started on that. I'm not going to put the ramp yet, but I'll get everything but the ramp.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And I'm kind of leaving the silencer on because I think it's going to generate a lot less heat for screamers for right now. But it doesn't hurt me because they're slugs. Oh, I didn't get any extra bonus off that. Too bad. We are 5 points away, though, I believe, from being able to make the 4x4, which is huge. All right, I am now going to make more building blocks. Yeah, I can make a ton more. So let's make 250. That's only going to take 500 of our wood. All right. So I need to basically get rid of a lot of this stuff here. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't want this thing to collapse on me. But a lot of this is going to be switched over to a new block. Same as the one above it, too. So luckily I didn't upgrade that all the way. Okay. So let's start off here. We're going to do a 3/4 block. Okay. And the reason for that is the next part is going to be the 1/4 block centered. And as you see, it lines perfectly up. Again, we are... oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to do something with concrete. And I would like to do that with concrete. Yeah. We are going to have them very close to us. That is just kind of the way this is going to be. There we go. Oh, there you go. I need to get couple of these workbenches down. So what I'd like to do with them, put you guys there like before. I want to put the food in on the other spots. All right, let's get some concrete down here. And then I'm going to make half of each. So let's make 200 concrete blocks here. 200 concrete blocks here.
Incoming enemies.
And I still have stuff for upgrading. So I didn't really take everything away, but this is going to lessen some of the work that I have to do upgrading things. And there, again, there's a lot of blocks going to be coming down here. I don't have any of those said blocks yet. Sounds about right. Okay. Can I make them in my inventory? No, not building blocks. Concrete. Can I make them in my inventory? Okay, I can. So while we're doing this, it's going to slowly be generating some more. It'll be slow. All right, so what we're going to start off with, let me copy you. Put you there, and then we'll go back to here, doing what we were talking about before with the half blocks. And then I've got there's going to be a lot of block removal, but again, I think I did a good job of not doing everything, so I don't have to remove everything. Said everything a lot there. Once I get this done, it's going to kind of make a little bit more sense. The vision, I'm planning on doing a serious kind of wall. I need to keep them from seeing me. It kind of, there's too many things that spit now. So I want to make sure actually, no, let's get these up so we don't. So by doing this, it's still the same as if it were there before, but it gives support. Okay, I need to get this one down. So it's going to be bulging out here at the horde side because that's where I want the electric fences. They're going to come right across the middle of this, so no matter which way they go, they're going to be shocked. And it's going to have from here to here. So that means it takes a little bit of work to get that the way we want it. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to copy this shape. But this time, we go the opposite direction. So that's going to be the way they're going to be coming up at us. So let me head back up here. I'm going to grab some more concrete while we're in here as well. All right, so that should be right about... Nope. One more. Okay. Go. Okay, so here is where they're going to be coming up. Right? There we go. Okay. Okay. Again, I'm just kind of leaving all this so I kind of have an idea where everything is. Me a block off there and a block off here. It just kind of symmetry. I like symmetry, and that's kind of one of the things I'm really working about here. All right. Now, same thing over here. I got to get rid of some blocks. And this is similar to a way I used to build a lot of my bases. Just because it made it really easy without being cheesy. I'm a big fan of like the whole tower defense angle of 7 Days to Die. I don't think I wanted that there yet. And that's kind of what we're doing here. We're doing similar to that. We're kind of doing that tower defense. Okay. Yep. See you guys. Yeah, I can't have you there yet. So the electric fence post is going to be in this wall here pointing this way. And it would put its head into here. So I'm not ready for that yet. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. I want to add in something a little bit different that I haven't done before. There we go. So you can kind of see how it's sticking out over there. I want a dart trap this time. So there's going to be a dart trap on this block here. And if they make it all the way across to here and step on the dart trap, or the pressure plate, the dart trap directly above them is going to start shooting at them. So I need to get rid of all these blocks here. And what we're going to end up doing here is one of my favorite blocks here. It's the this little corner one, so it gives you nice little coverage on the corners. Okay. All right, let me get on here. We're going to ride this all the way. Oh, actually, no, we're not. Not yet. And I wasted a block. Again, I still need to do my fence post. So this is kind of just establishing where that's going to go for once I have all that stuff in place. I'm kind of rushing things. I really want to get this in place because if this doesn't work out like I hope, because I want to get it to the point where I can at least see if the pathing works with the zombies. Okay, that's there. I am gonna leave you open for now, and now I got to go to plates, and we're gonna put the beginning plate down here, and then we can go up and take it all the way to the top. And I think I need to go back to my dual one. There we go. That worked out better. And then I can take that all the way up from up there. And I just got to come over on this side and do the same thing. Again, a lot of this is just prep work, getting the structural up so then we can start putting in our traps. Okay, looks interesting right now, but trust me, trust the process. I think we're going to be actually pretty good here. It's not going to be the most, what's the word I'm looking for, efficient horde base, but that's, again, we are constrained by some unusual requirements here for this base. So it's not going to be your traditional base, but it is going to work. You were that block there, so we're going to copy you, and we'll take you all the way over here. So that continued our wall there, and then this one is pretty simple. Again, we'll just run you all the way down. You guys, since I don't have anything to lean on yet, I'm going to put you down, jump up here. We'll get these 3 blocks. And this is going to be a very sturdy. I am also, at some point here, I'm going to go a very good mining session. We talked a little, I think a little yesterday the previous episode, where I was saying, and I don't know if it made it in, I don't think it did, but I was talking about, this is it. We have nowhere else to go after this. Which means there's no reason to save any resources or do any, because there is nothing else that we're doing. So we're going to use everything on this base. It's basically kind of the gist of what I'm saying. So we can go crazy on steel, because I think that's going to be an issue here in this playthrough. We are going to... we're going to need strength. I think those are good. I hope I didn't mess up there. But yeah, we're gonna have some crazy zombies coming through, so I want to make sure that we are using everything to the fullest. Okay, so I made it so I can post things anywhere, and I can also put lights in here. And then I think here and here, because we're only going 2 high. All right. That's right. This is the entrance, not the... Yeah. Not inside here. That's all covered up. Okay, good. So I've got you. I also need to make some vaults. So there's a few things we kind of got to do here. We're going to be busy for a bit. But once this is done, like I said, I think this is going to solve any of our annoying neighbor issues. Once this is done, I'm going to put down the electric fence posts. And once we get that, we'll be able to seal everything else up. I think I'm going to put the generator in one of these rooms. Probably it would make more sense to do it in the room where it's starting from, as opposed to the room where I am going to have the end and then can be able to fix them as they get damaged. There's another part here that's going to be overlooking this, and that part's going to be interesting for me. I haven't quite decided how I want to do that yet, only that I do want to do that. Wait. Oh, no, I messed this part up. Okay. I need to be able to put a full block here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and seal this up now. Perfect. And then technically, I think we can... Hold on. You were this part, right? So I'm going to do that for these 2 spots here. Okay, now I got my fence posts. So again, one will go here, one will go there. As you see, they're right down the center of this, which is really cool. And I've got 2 high, so what I'm doing in this case is I want to catch the things that are crawling, and I want to catch the things that are tall. I want to actually have multiple things over here. Okay, 2 switches. I'm going to put 4 engines this time. So technically, we'll be able to turn the fence on here. And actually, once I turn the fence on, I can actually start working on the ramp. So actually going pretty quick. Did I mess this up here too? I probably did. I'm gonna put the top blocks in here as well. And then I might put some stuff on the side. Again, I gotta look and see. Again, some things are gonna have to be steel, but I don't want them to think that coming through here is in any way a better route than what I'm presenting them. Okay, perfect. I need my wire tool. Please tell me I brought it. Oh, good grief. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe I didn't think I was at the point yet. Okay, 9, 3, it should be good. Oh, wait, I can make it in my inventory, right? Nope, gotta do it here. Of course. Okay, let's take you apart. And then we'll go back to building. Okay, let's grab all you guys too. I'm liking having all the blocks. It just makes some of this building a little better, but I am going to need the other stuff to upgrade all this. While we wait, we can at least put this stuff in. Ready fuel. Turn you on. Boom to boom to boom, 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 boom. And then I can close the rest of this. Okay, so
Master,
while we're doing
we are
that,
not alone.
let's go ahead and remove all this stuff here. That top. So there's going to be a lot of double stuff here. This stuff is going to have to remain the way it is. Do I have the materials to upgrade right now? I've got stone. Okay, I need to get the other blocks right now. So I'll take one of you and one of you. I want to just make sure these guys are all fully upgraded. Oh. Okay, I don't know that I was ready for that yet. Shouldn't be too bad. Now my other question is, so I have two options on here. Because I'm also going to, let me put this already on here. So on plate. So I'm doubling this up. Okay. They're going to have to get through 2 rows of concrete to come this way. But that also gives me the ability to now put this. So I can either, and this I can't climb on, I could go like this, which again, it gives me, if I go too high, yep, it breaks it. Now if I do it like this, there we go. And I'm going with like a melee weapon. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with that orientation of this. And I'm just going to put these all the way across here. And this is what we're going to be attacking through. Except... Wasting. I have a lot, but still don't like it. Yeah. If I were to have this like here, they would see me early and before the actual fences can stop or can do any damage to them. So at this point, I'm going to... Eventually, you're going to be that one there. So I'm going to do it like this. Copy and rotation. I'm going to do it like this. So when we're done, I can finish this place, but it'll make that all the way across. I'd like to put another set of these, but again, if they... Actually, I'm curious. If it's on its side... Alright, let me pull this way. I'm just curious about something. Now, I know I can climb that. Can I climb this? Yeah, I can. Okay, never mind. I was hoping maybe if I changed the orientation like that, if it would... So, but nope, it doesn't. Which is fine. Okay. This is going to be the same, but I think the top one might be the one that flips.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
More mistakes. All right, 1906. So we're getting towards the end of this one. This is probably going to... I would like to get the power to the traps going and then set up the ramp. That's what I'm shooting for. And then we'll do a little bit of tweaking overnight, and then come tomorrow we'll finish this up. Okay, so right now, they're not powered. Just need to make sure I can reach. That's why I didn't want to put those walls in yet. Makes I wouldn't have to go all the way over around to get it. Okay, so now we're good here, which means I can copy you, and I can now take you all the way up to the top. I know I got some guys beating around down there. Only have so much time. Don't want to waste it. Okay, this leaves us here. For this part here, I'm gonna. I don't know why more people sleep on this block, but this block, for whatever reason, it prevents them from being able to get through, especially with the hatch involved here. All right, I need to make a couple. All right, steel hatch. What am I missing? Springs. Okay. I'm going to have to make more. That'll be down the road, but I would like at least 2 of these right now. One for here, and the other one to get up there. But now, if I were to come out here, there we go. So anything that comes through here is going to be kind of hitting that power trip. Now, up top, I would like to go with kind of an angle. So if something jumps, I would like them to kind of, yeah, there we go. Push them off a little bit. With the exception of right here. Because that is where my dart trap's going to go. Speaking of which, can I make a dart trap? I can. What am I missing? Forged iron, electrical parts. And... Whoops. Oil. I was going to say, I know I had a bunch of oil. Alright, so I only need to make 1. And pressure plate. Luckily, we've been getting all those books, so before when we weren't able to kind of make this, now we can. I'm not going to be able to power or put anything in it yet because I don't have my forges down, and it's going to take me a little bit to kind of generate the items. But because of the way I have it set up here, I can access it from behind, which is good. Okay, so what I can do here, I can go back to my favorite block here. Okay, yep, well, that was it right there. So I can take you across, because I want this part here to be on the inside here, because I'm going to be putting, at least for the moment, I'm going to be putting spikes up there to take care of the vultures who like to come and harass us. Okay, I'm going to copy you because I want to do that as well here. Alright, I probably need to go down and deal with them, but I would like to get this ramp done. And then the last thing will just be straight across. But this doubles everything up. Did we get our... Yeah, we did. We got 1 here. My inventory's getting so full of stuff. But you go there. Pops it up. Go. For whatever reason, they don't get through. But they're not even going to get there. That's the best part about this. Okay, let's... Get you. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, I am going to leave you here. I don't need to, but I think that that's just a better overall option. Okay. And I don't know how many different things I'm going to need, but we're going to... Alright. So, first one, I think I'm going to square. And then we're going into wedges. Okay, so I need you. I need you. I need you. And I need you again. Okay, where are you? Oh my god, there's a cop. You jerk. And I walk right into him. No juking, no nothing. Not smart. It's another reason why I'm just going straight to concrete. I would rather not have things... Alright, speaking of which, let's go ahead and solidify. Oop, no, wait. How many of you guys are... Could have sworn I had more concrete blocks. Oh, I guess that's it. Alright, put you there, put you there. Okay, wow. That sucks. I thought I was already good and ready to go. I am not, unfortunately. Okay. But having this like this is going to... How far out did I want to go? I could have them coming up this way, and I think that is the way I'm going to do. Yep, so at that point, I think we're good there. Okay, you're going to go like this, but you're going to go underneath it. I like... I think it's a clean look, and I like it. Okay, same thing. It also makes it fairly easy to broaden it over here, we'll say. Okay, so you should be there, but you're already getting like that. So I'm going to drop you here. Go there. So now we're... Oh, come on. Oh, no. Why you do that to me? Alright, there we go. And we're going to stay with the solid block here. There. And there. Now, what I can do... I think I'm probably going to go with wood blocks to start off with because I don't want to mess this up, and I'll probably do this overnight. So right now, they've got a way up to get to me, and I can hear when the stuff happens. So what the most important part for me right now, overnight, I got to solidify a bunch of stuff here underneath, and I need to solidify my walls, and I need to specifically solidify this one. I want at least one steel door to go here. Everything else in here is going to be upgraded to concrete. I'm going to put regular doors in there. So technically right now, I am safe now. So all the stupid zombies that have been harassing me all night, I'm now going to know when they get here. And as soon as this door is done, I'll be kind of protected here. But so yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend tonight, first off, working on this. Okay. For the wood storage. Oh, why did I didn't mean to track you. Okay, there we go. Yep, there we go. So right now... Okay, you can see it's already working. So they're coming up, and I can stand over... Why are you not getting shocked? There you go. So I'm going to have to play around with this and see what the best angle is to see if maybe I want to block off at least one more spot. And then, of course, I still have to put my... And I think I do, because, yeah, you're coming up on this one. So I gotta... They can see me too easy coming up. I don't want them to see me on the way up. I want it to wait until they actually get to me. Are you concrete? No, you're not. Cool. So, that's where we're at. I will say, though, I think we are in a really good place now. Compared to where we were... yesterday, and I am much more relieved. Lots of what's the word I'm looking for? Double protection here, so we should be good to go. And again, once I get my wall thing down, they won't be able to see me till they turn this corner, and then we can just pop them in the head. All right. Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could do that as well. We're 333 right now on our road to 350, so I appreciate it if you consider that. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.